Whenever you order a pizza or anything from the quick commerce, or you ask Uber or Ola drivers to come to your place, so have you ever imagined the apps of them, how they decoded the shortest path from their current location or their store to your home address, how they reach to you very fast and efficiently in a shortest way by following a shortest way, so or shortest route, I can say. So today we are going to decode this in a very good way, and today we are seeing one method called traveling salesman problem. We call it TSP. So there are a lot of other attributes are there or concerns are there which are being considered in order to calculate the shortest path. Few of them like weather condition, which type of vehicle you are traveling with, and what is the current traffic things or current traffic congestion at your location. So there are a lot of things are considered, but today we are not considering this. We are just going to see what are the ways and how the TSP solves the problem. So let's start. So before starting, let me introduce myself. I am Vivek Kumar and I welcome you to my channel Vivek Kumar budhiTowardsWisdom, where you can see different concept of C#.net and you can learn, and it will help you in your coding journey. So let's begin. So first of all, what is TSP? As I mentioned, it's a traveling salesman problem, where consider a salesman who wants to go different parts of your city, whichever location you are there into the world. He wants to cover each and every point in a shortest way and in efficient way, so that he touches maximum number of points, and so this will help them or help him to save their energy, and efficiently they can travel one place to another place and saves their fuel. So this is one problem which we solve. There are a lot of things which we are going to see how and what are other ways to solve this problem. So firstly, we'll start like what is the advantage and other aspects. So why TSP is important? First of all, so it helps into the items route planning for logistic and deliveries. So as I mentioned, that how fast and how the shortest way it decides to reach from one place to another, it will be very helpful to save a lot of expenses, and scheduling takes very efficiently here, and network optimization in telecommunication also. So there are a lot of other benefits are also there for it. In terms of telecommunication, from one place to another place, how the signal will go and the planning of it all. So it has a very remarkable usefulness in it. So next we will see how do we solve TSP. So for solving the TSP, we have several methods like brute force techniques. So what it does is it checks very possible route, but not very efficient in the large sets, and also for the large set we will see what are the things we can use. So there is another one is that heuristic method. So in that what happens is we call it different patterns or different processes called nearest neighbors and genetic algorithm, and many other things are there. It is very faster and efficient, and today we are going to see with the nearest neighbor process. Now before jumping into the code, let me explain like example, like one salesman in TSP. What happens that it's a traveling salesman problem. So a salesman is there who wants to cover many parts of the city by covering it in a very shortest path in an efficient way, so that he can save his time, fuel, everything. So for example, we have given, so we have a city A, B, C, D, or maybe you can consider as a places where the coordinates has been given. For suppose A has a 0 0 and B has a 3 4, C has a 4 3, and D has a 5 5. So what happens is that if you plot it in a way like how the coordinates would be there. So what we will do is that here A, B, C, D and all are there, and the coordinates are there. So one person has to travel from here to A to B, C, D, or D, C, B, like whichever is the shortest path the salesman has to consider. So now what happens is we have a formula. What it does that you might have seen that we have a formula of length. the coordinate from the coordinates from the the formula of geometry, sorry, the coordinate formulas, we find like the square root of 1 plus minus another plus square plus the square root of the y coordinate and y coordinate minus y dash. So if you see, we have a formula mentioned here, the same formula. It is assigned to the programmatic way. It is the same way of the programmatic way, where x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root of the square we calculate. So after calculating this between these two, suppose 3 minus 0 is 3, and that square of this is 9, again it will be 4 of 16, so it will be 25. And if you calculate the square root of 25, and if you calculate the square root of 25, it will come as a 5. So here from A to B, going from the distance with the coordinate given, it is 5.5 kilometer, or like whatever your unit is. So for the same way, we have a B to C as 1.5, another one is a 2.2, again we have a D2 is 7.1. So now what we do is, next we'll calculate like how exactly with the programmatically way and using the C#.NET, what is the best feasible way to travel. So this, remember this diagram, and we will see it's very easy and very one of the best cases which is being given you the example. There are a lot of you have a complicated diagrams that also you can consider and try it. If any doubts, anything comes, write into the comment section. And if you want another way also to how to reach one place to another place, that also you write into comment section, and we can start explaining it on and start discussing on it again. So yeah, let's begin with the coding. Hi, so we'll see the how traveling salesman problem we can portray and solve with the C#.NET, and it's a nearest neighbor process. So as we have seen, that we have a class called city, and do you remember, like just now we have seen how the cities are there. So with the name and the coordinates, xy coordinates, and from the xy coordinates we have calculated distance from one point to another point. We calculated the distance, and that distance we have used for checking what is the distance between one place to another place. So same way, so here we have a constructor here as a city where name and x and y coordinates has been given, and here the distance. So distance we have calculated with again this x minus x whole square plus y minus y whole square and the square root of it. So it will give you the complete distance of it. Now we have a program where we are passing the list of city and as a parameter also list of city, and it will solve the traveling salesman problem, where it will be solving it. We are checking it will be traveling from one place to another place, seeing what is the distance total it is coming. Again it will try to another way how to go from one place to another place, and there if it is good, it will check with other everything, and if it is the lowest one, so what it will happen, it will be removing from their list like what previously they have added. So what happens that they know that okay, this is the one path, they will add it. Second time they will encounter after traveling or covering all the points, and it will find that okay, this is lesser than the previous one, it will remove and it will add the new one. So same thing is happening, it will run till all the count all the places it has traveled. The same way it will happen here, it will find the nearest one, it will add it, and if it is not, then it will remove, and it will give you the final to the current city, the nearest one to the current city, and it will be while loop. It will be go till the unvisited places, like it will visit all the places till all the places it covers it. So once it's done, it will give you the main value, okay, which is the way how it should travel by calculating the distance, the nearest distance. So now again it's a main method where what we are doing, that we have created the list of city with the city A, B, C, D and their coordinates, as we had seen into the previous example. Now what it happens is that now we have the solve TSP. So we pass the list with city's name and the coordinates, and it will give us the route. So with this route we find like which is the way and which is the efficient way to travel one place to another place, covering all the places in an efficient and more reliable way. So let's run it. So we are running it. Here we have seen that we have created the list of cities. So here we have a cities where you can see the coordinates. Suppose C has a 4 and 3, x coordinate 4 and y coordinate 3. Similar way, all the cities have their different coordinates. We'll calculate the distance, travel all the places, find which is the shortest way, add it into it, which was the longer one, remove from the list, and then we have come up with the desired solution. So we'll see what is our desired solution. Here it is giving, as I mentioned, that it's a very best scenario where we have the normal way A, B, C, D, like from A, B, C, D, it's starting from here and covering every places efficiently and in the shortest way and come to A. We have a very complex designs and very different parameters also we have to consider. So but with this one, I hope you would have understood about this nearest neighbor process of traveling salesman problem, where it is traveling from city A, B, C, D, A. It will be traveling like that. Hope you would have understood about the traveling salesman problem with the nearest neighbor process or way, and mind it will give you a very nice idea about the shortest path from one place to another place. And nowadays all the quick commerce and many other things has to follow this type of algorithm. So it is not so simple what they use currently, but this is one of the way basic through which you can achieve a good result. There are a lot of, as I mentioned, there are a lot of other scenario or attributes or conditions we have to consider, like of what vehicle you are traveling and what is the congestion or traffic scenario in your locality, and what is the weather conditions. So this was a very basic and straightforward example. If you have any idea to share, please write in the comment section. Any concern, write in the comment section. Anything else you would like to understand and you want to know other parts of the algorithm, this TSP, traveling salesman problem, like brute force and other techniques, please that also write in the comment section. Like it, subscribe it, and watch other videos as well. Till then, thank you very much for watching and have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.